Hello and welcome to the 30-day challenge. I'm excited that you're here, and I just wanted to take this moment to, number one, say thank you for choosing to take on this challenge. I'm excited about this. I'm excited for you. I'm going to explain a little bit more why I'm doing this, and hopefully it'll be an encouragement to you. But again, thank you very much. If you haven't already downloaded the guide that goes along with this, in fact, you really can't do the challenge without the guide, shoot me an email at mark@allthingslikejesus.com, and I'll send you that 30-day guide at no charge, absolutely free. So as we begin this journey together, and that's really what it is a journey. I wanted to explain to you why I am doing this. I believe, like probably you believe, that what this world needs is more of Jesus, right? What you need in your life is to become more like Jesus. What I need in my life is to become more like Jesus, where his thoughts become my thoughts and his behaviors are my behaviors, that I act and live and love and forgive like he would do all of those things. And so that is the purpose. That is why I've taken the time to develop these lessons, this guide. And certainly in the future, there will be other kinds of challenges and guides to help us in our walk with Jesus to become more like him. So let me give you some particulars about how this is all going to work. It is a 30-day guide designed for you to do something in your transformation process every day. Now, let me address that real quickly, because sometimes that is a question that I have. I thought change and transformation was all God's doing. Well, yes, but there is a role that God would have you play as well. In other words, how do we obey scriptures like Paul's words were to work out your salvation with trembling and fear? How do you do that? Isn't there something that you have to do? Or when he would say in other places, I want you to add to your faith patience or humility. How do you do that? Now, let me tell you the way most of us do. And that is we depend on going to church and meeting with a large group of believers and or with a small group of believers. And if you're doing that, if that is your habit, continue to do it. But I think growth and development is more intentional than that. That is good and healthy, and continue to do it. But what this is about is daily activities for you to engage in or to disengage with in order to place yourself in a position where God can work on you in ways he didn't before. That's what this is all about. It is about need, not about a strength. The engagement of these different exercises or disciplines is not because we are so strong and mature spiritually. It's because we need something of God. That's why we do these things. And so I'm excited that you're a part of this. I'm excited that you have taken the time to download it. Again, make sure you have that guide with you. The activities shouldn't take you too long to do each day, 15 to 30 minutes, maybe more on certain days. But one thing that I am excited about, that this challenge of this transformation challenge has a heavy focus on prayer. And the reason for that is that prayer is so basic in our walk with Jesus, right? I mean, we are designed to be in relationship with God, and that means communicating with him through prayer. And when I say communicating, I mean both speaking and listening. And we're going to touch on those in some of the activities in the coming days. So daily activities culminating with a prayer retreat, a 2-hour or more event where you're going to spend that time alone with God. I hope you're excited about it. And if you're thinking right now, there's no way I can do that, don't think that. Just give that to God. Tell him of your anxieties. Tell him of your fears, your concerns, because God will walk you through this. If your heart is truly desires to become like Jesus, he will grant you his favor, his success. Just take it one day at a time, depending on his power that resides within you. It's exciting, isn't it? To know that in 30 days, you can become more like Jesus by the grace of God. So have that guide in front of you every day. You're going to One of the first things we're going to talk about is the need for a journal. I'm going to talk about that in the video that corresponds to day number 1. That's the nice thing about this guide is not only is there something physical, but there are daily videos that you can watch with it. They're short, 5-ish minutes, maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little bit less, but they're designed to help you. And one of the other things that I am going to be doing, and if you're interested in this, shoot me an email, and that is providing spiritual coaching or directorship. In other words, I firmly believe that we were not designed to walk this walk alone, that we need each other. And so if you are looking for somebody in particular to come along your side, to encourage you, to pray with you, to guide you through this 30-day challenge, and perhaps even longer, shoot me an email. Right now, I'm offering that at no charge to a certain number of people. And so if that is something that is of interest to you, shoot me an email. I'll give you more details on what that is like and what that would demand. So again, I'm excited for you. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below or shoot me an email at that same email address. And again, I'm hopeful and prayerful that this will be a blessing to your life, that in the end, you will say, man, I feel closer to Jesus. I feel like I'm becoming more like him. That's the goal for the 30-day challenge. Have a good one.